So in previous class already we had a discussion about how we are going to work with the arithmetic operator. We completed now. So remaining what are the operators we have? Now we are going to discuss step by step. So next one is comparison operator. So what is meant by comparison operator and how we are going to work with that? Now we are going to discuss step by step. So comparison operator, that name only it will describe we can compare two or more values. So for example, I have here two values A and B. So that values are equal, both are equal, or both are not equal. So we can make it as a both are not equal, or less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, we can do. So these are the comparison operators we have here. So if we want to check that one, we can use the conditional statement. I will show you with the practical implementation so that you will get some clarity. Now we can observe here. I have here A and B, two values I have. So whether the two numbers are equal or not, I have to check. So how we are going to check that one? So just I'm going to use some condition here. If I will tell you, so if condition later, just you can observe here. If so, I'm writing some condition. You can write any condition also here. So whenever the condition is satisfied, whenever the condition is true, it will enter inside that block. That block in the sense curly bracket inside. It will enter inside here. Whatever you are writing, it will displace that one. So now what I'm trying to do is, so here I'm going to write the condition B greater than A. Whenever the condition is satisfied. So at the time I want to print here. So B is the biggest value, B is the big. I want to print. When I want to print, whenever the condition is satisfied. So here you can observe A and B already we have here 30 greater than 10. It is true only. No? Whenever it is a true, it will enter here and whatever you are writing, it will displace. Now just I'm going to run this one. Now we can observe here B is big, we are getting. So depends upon this condition, you can write the statements and you can implement. Now I'm going to write here B equal to A. Whenever the condition is satisfied, I want to print here. So both are equal. I want to do here, both are equal, I want to print. When I want to print, so whenever the condition is satisfied. Now we can observe here, B value is 30 and 10. 30 equal to 10, false. False in the sense it won't display anything. Why? Because we didn't mention any false statement here. So we mentioned here, whenever it is satisfied, then only I want to print this one. So without satisfaction, I don't want to do anything here. So that's why I'm writing here just this condition. Understood? No? So now I'm going to write here B not equal to A. Whenever this condition is satisfied, both are not equal. That means condition you can write depends upon the condition. What is the logic you want to implement? You can write that one also. Now we can observe here both are not equal. So why? Because 30 not equal to 10 absolutely is true only. That's why we are getting here. Understood? No? If you want to compare, just you can use here both are equal or not equal or less than or equal to greater than or equal to. These are the comparison operators we are going to apply. If you want to apply these comparison operators, must and should we can use the conditional statement, that is if condition we applied here. So this is the way we have to implement in the real-time scenario. So this is conditional operator. In real-time scenario, here we are doing the front end only. In future, if we are moved to the back end, so in the back end, so we have the logins and registrations we have now. So while login, for example, Gmail only you can consider. So you are going to enter your username as well as password. So at the registration time, at the time of registration only, you are going to enter some username as well as password also. No? For example, username is admin, password also admin only. So currently you are logging in the sense you have to enter your username is admin and password also admin. So it will check current value equal to. So register time, whatever you given, it will check. So both are equal or not, it will check. So this comparison operator only we can use in the login pages. Understood? No? Whenever your username equal to so and so, password equal to so and so, whether it is matched, you are get login access. Otherwise, we are going to show some message invalid credentials like that. So this is the way you have to implement the comparison operator. Understood? No? So this is about comparison. The next one is we have here logical operator. Logical operator. So here we have the three things here: logical and, logical or, logical not. Logical and, logical or, logical not. By using this logical operator, we can check at a time more than one condition. So previously we checked only one condition. Here we can check more than one condition. Your username is correct and password also correct, then only you will get the login access. Nothing but here how many conditions we are checking? Two conditions, username and password, both conditions. Now, whenever if you want to check more than one condition, you can use the logical operator. So for example, I'm going to take here one more variable where c equal to 90. Which one is the biggest value I want to find out? So what I'm trying to do is c greater than a and c greater than b. What it means? So here a is the small value, b is the small value when compared to the c. So here we are using the multiple conditions along with and operator. Now, how it will be executed, I will show you that. So first I'm going to print here c is big. Save this one. So whether we are getting the output or not, we'll check here. So here we are getting the output. So how it will be checked? If we are using the logical and operator, how it will be performed? So this is completely depends upon the truth table. So in the mathematics, we have the truth table. So I'm going to write that on the truth table. So first condition true, second condition true. It will be true. Any one condition is false, it will be false. That means both the conditions are satisfied, then only it will enter inside the block and we are getting the output. Here also you can observe. So this condition true and this condition also satisfied. Both are true, it will be true only. True in the sense you will get enter inside that block and we are going to print that one. If any one condition is false or both conditions are false, it won't execute here. That is called logical AND. So in the real-time scenario, so we are going to use your username correct, password also correct, then only you will get the login access. Your username is correct, password wrong, you are unable to log in. So your username wrong, password correct, unable to log in. Both are wrong, we are unable to log in. So in the backend call also we can use this one only. If you are moved to the PHP language, if you are moved to the Python language, there also we can use the same logics only. Now we can observe here. I have here login page. This one I built in the PHP, but front end is the HTML only. So here it is asking username and password. I'm going to enter some username here, wrong only, password also wrong only. Now you can observe invalid login and password we are getting. So if I'm using here, my username and password is correct, you will get the login access. Both are correct, then only you are getting the login access. So this is the way we have to implement the logical AND. Both conditions are satisfied, it will enter inside the block and it will execute the statement that is called AND operator. And we have here OR operator. OR in the sense any one condition is true, it will be true. So where we are going to use. So for example, if you are observing some of the login pages, you can log in with the Facebook. Sorry, you can log in with Facebook only example you can consider. If you are considering the Facebook, you can log in with your mail ID or you can log in with your mobile number. Or condition is there now. So that is called or. Anyone is satisfied. So TTT we can do here. So true, false, true, false, true, true, and false, false, false. Both are false, then only it will be false. Any one condition is satisfied, it will be true only. That is called logical OR operator we can use. So in the AND condition, both it will be true, then only it will be. Here, any one condition is true, it will be executed automatically. That is the difference between logical AND and at the same time logical OR we are going to use. Clear now? Then another one we have here logical NOT. So this is completely like a negation. Negation in the sense, if the condition is true, you will get the return value is false. If the condition is false, you will get the value is true. Nothing but opposite values you will get. So now here you can observe, I'm going to take here some value called age equal to 10. So here I'm taking the static value only, but in the real-time scenario, I'm going to ask to the user, please enter your age. User has to enter their age. Whether it is a number or not, I have to check. How we are going to check? See here, if not number of age. Here, number is a predefined function. It will check whether it is a number or not. Already we mentioned not number of age. That means in case age is not a number, at the time I want to show some message to the user. Please enter age is number only, like that. So that is about not operator we are going to use. Understood now? Logical AND. So we can check more than one condition, that is called logical operator. Logical AND in the sense both conditions are satisfied, then only it will be true. Then only it will be enter inside the block and it will execute. Logical OR, any one condition is satisfied, it will be executed. And logical not, so it will be like a negation. Whenever it is a true, it will be false. Whenever it is a false, we are going to apply true. So where we are going to use these kind of things. For example, age equal to so and so. So we are checking if number of age in the sense it is a true only, but here we have mentioned here not number of age. That means age is not a number. At the time only I want to show the message. Otherwise, I don't want to show the message to the user. That is called not operator. We are going to apply. Understood now? This is about logical operator. The next one is assignment operator. Assignment operator. Equal to is the assignment operator. For example, a equal to 10. What it means? This 10 is the value. We are going to assign the variable called a. Equal to is the assignment operator. So now you can observe here. I'm going to take here. So document dot write here. A I'm going to print. If I'm printing here a, what is the output for this programming? We will get the a value. So 10 we have here. So we will get the 10 here. Now I'm going to do here a equal to 90. Now what is the output for this one? 90. Why it is 90?
We have given a value also.
In the top also we given a only.
But it will take a value.
You have to write in bar. So already it is declared in the top only. Where a in the sense. So okay, no problem. So I'm going to write here. Now what is the a value? So this is the declaration part. This is the assignment part. So instead of doing 2 lines, so we can do like this also. There is no problem. So we can do like this also. This is also fine. This is completely like a fresher implementation. So as an experienced person, we can do the declaration along with the value. That is fine here. Now we can observe. So a value absolutely we are getting here 90 only. Why? Because so a value already initialized with the 10. But here what we did, reinitialization is possible here. So already we have the 10. In place of 10, we already assigned here. So 90. So that is overridden actually here. So the value is always takes the latest value. So that is 90 we will get here.
But that C value is 90.
Oh yeah, that is another variable, no? Variable names are different, right? For example, so you have some name. So under the same some other person also same name we have, no? So that different persons here different variables. Maybe all the persons age is same only. Okay, so like that you have to think and you can apply here. So this is here we are going to do the reassignment is possible in the JavaScript. Okay, if you are taking any value, for example, a equal to 100. Now I am going to take a equal to 10. Which one is the latest value? It will compare. So for example, this is the latest value. It will execute. So this is the latest value. It will be execute finally. So initially A1 is a 10 only, but here whenever it is coming to this step, it is reassigned here. So a equal to now the value is 90 in place of 10. So
we not take old value which have given.
It is a reassignment.
The latest value.
Reassignment is possible here. That's why it will take the always the latest value. If you don't want the latest value, you can make it as a data type const. I will tell you that one in the future classes. So in the CSS, we can do the priority as important.
So in that case, we can delete, we can erase a equals to 10.
Here, we can remove, no problem.
We can remove because we have given latest value is 90, right?
So actually, in the real-time scenario, what happens is in one functionality, in one module, like 2-3 people are working. For example, if you are taking some variable a equal to 10, so me also taking a equal to 10. Which one is the latest value? It will compare. Depends upon that only it will execute. That's why in the real-time scenario, if we are taking any project also, we have to maintain. If you don't want to override, we have to maintain another data type called const. If you are using where keyword, what happened? You want that variable. I'm also on that variable only, but name is duplicate we have. So to avoid that situation, we can work with another data type called const. I will tell you that one in the future classes. So like in the 2015 only, the JavaScript is stopped. So up to 2015, we are using the where keyword only. After that, so we have to use the another data types. I will tell you that one later. Okay. So now here what happened? Reassignment is possible. It is executed the latest value. For example, some of the cases we are going to see this kind of codes here. Now what it means? So A plus equal to 90. Now what is the A value? So,
plus remaining values will take it.
what is output for this one? 91, not 91. A plus plus in the sense that is 91. A plus equal to mention. So actually what it means, A equal to A plus 90. So already A value how much? 10 now. 10 plus 90, that is 100. That 100 we are going to store in the variable A. So instead of writing this one, you can write in the shortcut also A plus equal to also. So what it means, A equal to A plus 90. Already A value how much? 10 we have. 10 plus 90, that is 100. That 100 we are going to store in the variable called A. So now if you are running this programming, you will get the A value is 100. So this is also assignment operator only. Not only equal to assignment operator, we have the plus equal to, minus equal to, and so into equal to, and the division equal to, and the module equal to. These all are assignment operators only. So in the real time scenario we can use. So plus equal to, minus equal to, into equal to, division equal to, module equal to, you can apply, which is automatically applicable here. Then next one is, so we have here conditional operator. Last one is conditional operator. What is the use of conditional operator and why you are using conditional operator? Now we can observe here. So here I am going to write the B greater than A. Whenever the condition is satisfied, you will get the B is big. Whenever the condition is false, at the time we are not getting anything here now. So what I am trying to do is, so conditional operator is a combination of question mark and colon. It is a combination of question mark and colon. So the syntax is, first you can check the condition. Suppose the condition is true, you are going to execute something. That means you can print something. Otherwise, you can go to the another thing. So this is the syntax we have to follow. I will show you with the practical implementation. Just you can observe here. Now I am going to write the first condition, B greater than A. Whenever the condition is satisfied, I want to print here B is big. Otherwise, I want to print here A is big. Whenever the condition is wrong. So this entire thing I am going to store in some variable called C. So why I'm going to store? Why? Because this value directly it will store into the C. Whenever it is a false, this value it will directly store into the C. That's why I'm going to take here some variable, and finally we can print here C. If you are not taking that C variable, so what happened? We are not going to get any output. So it will check that thing, and whenever it is a true or false, it will execute. But it is not printing now. So actually I want to print that one. So that's why I'm going to take the variable and you can assign here. Now we are getting here B is big. Now I'm going to change the A value. So what happened? You can observe here. A is big we are getting. Why you are getting A is big? Why? Because so here it is checking the condition. So 30 greater than 100. Wrong. Wrong in the sense it will directly move to the second statement. So that's why it is executed here. A is big. So conditional statement in the sense. So first it will check the condition. Suppose the condition is true, it will execute the first one. Otherwise, it will move to the second one. That is about how we are going to work with the conditional operator. This conditional operator we can also call it as a ternary operator. Both are same, ternary operator or conditional operator. So this is the operators we have in the JavaScript. I'm going to revise one more time just you can observe. First one is arithmetic operator. What is meant by operator? We can perform some operation between the operands. A and B are the operands, plus is the operator we are considering. Arithmetic in the sense mathematical calculations, plus, minus, into, division, module, increment, decrement, plus, plus, minus, minus. Then comparison, equal to, double equal, the double equal is if both are equal or not, and not equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. That is comparison operator. Coming to the logical, we can check more than one condition, logical and logical or logical not. Then finally we have the assignment operator. Assignment operator in the sense equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, into equal to, division, module equal to. Then last one is conditional operator. This is we can also call as a ternary operator. First it will check the condition. Suppose the condition is true, first statement, otherwise it will move to the second statement. So it is a combination of question mark and colon. Clear now? So this is about types of operators we have. Now, for example, here I have some value. Already you know that is a number. Okay. So for example, I'm going to take here some name here. So what is that? So that is a string. already you know that is a string. So but dynamically user has to enter. Consider I'm not going to take that one as a static. In future I'm going to so allow like a dynamic values. In case user enter dynamic value, so that data type I want, that is a number or that is a string, that is a boolean, I want to get that one. How we are going to work with that? Just you can use here type of operator. You can use type of a, which data type it is. It is a number or it is a string or it is a boolean like that. Now we can observe here, we got here string. Understood now? So now I'm going to make it as here true. Which data type it is? Boolean. Why you are getting boolean? True or false? No? So if I'm taking here number, so now you will get here number. Under the number, it is integer or float. So which is a number here. So like this, we are going to get that which data type it is. If you want to find out whether it is a number, whether it is a string, whether it is a boolean, whether it is a undefined one, whether it is a object or function, we have to identify it with the help of type of method. Understood now? This is the predefined one. So you can use the brackets or you can use the space also. That is also fine. There is no issue. But this is not recommended method. Always you can use the so parenthesis only. This is about type of operator we can use. Clear now? Any doubt? No? Okay, done. Next. Coming to next concept, loops. What is the use of loop and why you are using loops in the real-time scenario? Loop is nothing but iterations. So how many times you want to execute? For example, I have some statement. That statement I want to execute 10 times or 20 times or 40 times. So we are not going to write that statement continuously again and again and again. No, we can write some condition. Depends upon that condition, these statements I want to execute. So whenever if you want to do that kind of things, we can simply use the concept called loops. So JavaScript supports so different type of loops here. One is so while loop, and second one is do while, and third one is for loop. And we have another thing is for each, but whenever we are moved to the arrays, I will tell you this for each later. So forget about this for each now. So we can concentrate on first the three things only: while loop, do while loop, and for loop. What is the loop? Loop stands for so iterations. How many iterations you want? How many times you want to execute that statement? You can simply use the loop concept. See here, I have here where a equal to 1. I want to print here. So a value document dot write of a. Save this one and go to the browser and check once. What happened? We are getting here. So the value is 1. I required here 1 to 20 numbers or 1 to 10 numbers. What you are going to do? Document write of 1, document write of 2, document 3, 4, like that line by line we can write now. That is very difficult, right? So that's why what I'm trying to do is I'm going to use a loop. Depends upon some condition, I'm going to create the loop. Whenever the condition is satisfied, it will enter inside that loop and it will execute the statements. Up to the condition is false, it will repeat that loop. So I will tell you, just you can observe here. First, I'm going to take here while loop. While you can write the condition here. In case the condition is satisfied, it will enter inside this one. Okay, and we can do the increment also here. So whenever it is incremented, again it will move to the loop. It will check the condition continuously. So up to the false statement. Now we can observe here a less than or equal to 10. I'm going to write. Then here I'm going to write the increment operator. So what happened in the sense a equal to initially 1. So 1 less than or equal to 10. True. It will enter here and it will print the a value 1. Then next plus plus we did a plus plus, a value 1 already there, plus plus in the sense 2. So 2 we are getting. Again it will move to the loop here. Now 2 less than 10. Absolute is true. 2 print. 2 plus 1 3. Like that it will do the chain link complete loop here. Now for example a value is a 10. So 10 less than or equal to 10 true only. We are getting 10. Now a value is 11. So 11 less than or 10 false. It will come outside of the loop here. So this is the process. It will be performed here. If I am doing a equal to 11. Now so 11 less than or equal to 10 false. It won't execute anything. So
if the level if we give 11 there, it will
Where?
operate, sir.
here It will execute now condition satisfied now. So in case the condition is satisfied, you will get the output. The condition is not satisfied, you are not getting anything, right? So now I'm going to take a equal to 1. So now I'm expecting 1 to 10. Okay. We have here 1 to 10 numbers we are getting. So now I don't want side by side. I want next line, next line. What you are going to do?
Here.
Where I have to use? How I can use?
So inside the yes.
Inside. Okay. What I want to use?
Semicolon.
Semicolon. Telugu లేదు. Simple గా తెలీదా? మనం దాని గురించి చాలా డిస్కస్ చేసాం కదా. బిఆర్ ఓకే. ఎక్కడ? So if you want to use any HTML tag, first you can use the concatenation as well as string format you can apply. So now you can observe here, we have here the values will be we are getting here. Understood now? So while loop is a infinite loop actually. So if I'm doing here a equal a only, I'm not writing any condition, you will get that continuous loading sign only. It is not printing anything. Why? Because it is an infinite loop. So I will tell you that one in the Node.js programming so that you will get some clarity. It is not showing anything now, but internally what happened in the sense that numbers are increment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. It will be continuous process. I will show you that implementation with the help of Node.js. So in this level you are unable to understand this concept, but I will show you here. You can just take that example. So now I'm going to take here one new file that is abc.js. I have here one JS file. Now I'm going to write the same programming only. Whatever you implemented here, same programming I'm going to do. Why I'm going to take directly in the sense the extension is .js. So I'm going to take here the JS extension. Everything is fine. But if you want to print here, I'm not going to print in the browser screen. I want to print in the terminal. Terminal is nothing but command prompt. Just you can use here directly log. I'm not going to use the break also. So this log automatically will get like a line by line only. I'm going to take here a value. Just I'm doing here a equal to 1 while a. So console.log, that is but print statement. I want to print the a value, then increment I want to do.
What is log, sir?
Print statement. Document right in the sense this one it will print in the web page, but I don't want to print in the web page. I want to print in the terminal command prompt.
If you want to print in a web page, then we have to write.
You can write the document right out. So now I want to run that file. So we have to take the new terminal. So in the new terminal, I'm going to move to the, so our folder is 9 o'clock now. So I'm going to move to the 9 o'clock here. Just I'm going to enter into my path. Okay. So if you want to run .js file, you can use the Node.js software for that. Already I have here Node.js. Just I'm using here node space your file name. Just you can enter the file name. See, it is infinite loop. Okay, you will get continuous process. If I'm running this same thing in the like a Notepad++, I'm using without Node.js, we are getting that loading sign only. No, we are not getting any value. But if you are observed here, it is infinite loop. See here, 35,000, 36,000, 37,000. That count of we have here. That is infinite number. I'm going to stop this one. Just you can use the Control C. So that's why we can call this it is a infinite loop. Must and should you can write the condition only. Don't mention directly. If you are mentioning directly what happened, so it is like a infinite loop. So in interview time they are going to ask why while loop is infinite loop. Why? Because if you are not mentioning any condition, the iteration should be like a loop only. Now it will continuous process and we will get that data continuously. There is no limitation for that. So that is the reason we have to apply. If I'm doing here the values, we will get here. So 1 to 10, we are getting successful. Done. So if you are observing, so we are doing the initialization one location. We have the condition, we have the increment here. So now I want reverse order. 10 to 1 I require. What we are going to do? What is the logic for that? Now we have here 1 to 10. Less than, huh? Less than ఇక్కడ here decrement. Okay, save and go to the browser and check once. Then what we are going to do?
A equals to 10.
A equal to 10. Okay,
Here 1.
1.
We have to change this.
Here, what we are going to do?
Less than.
Already less.
Greater than.
Greater than. No? Correct. No. I don't know. You have to think and you can
I think
calculate
it's
the
correct, sir. We just let's check.
Okay, so can you explain without checking?
I can explain because we have given before less than 10, right?
Not before programming, only this program, how it is executed.
Is 1 to 10 answer.
10 to 1.
The value is 10. We use your discrimination. So minus 1 or minus 2.
Actually, the logic is correct only. Okay, so now you can observe a value equal to 10. So 10 greater than or equal to 1. Absolutely, it is true. It will enter here and we are getting 10. So 10 minus 1, 9. So again, we move the loop here. 9 greater than or equal to 1. Absolutely, is again true here. So we will get the loop continuous here. So 9 to 1 we will get here. So now I'm going to run. We have here 9 to 1. That is correct logic. Okay. So this is the way we have to implement the loop in the real-time scenario. So instead of this while loop, you can also use the do while. So what is meant by do while and why you are using that do while? I will tell you, just you can observe here. So do while syntax should be like this. Do while syntax should be like this. So what is the difference between while loop and do while loop? In the while loop, first initially it will check the condition. Suppose the condition is true, it will enter here. But if this is a do while now, in the do while, initially there is no condition checks. Directly it will enter here and it will print the statement. After increment only, it will check the condition. So that means here, so one-time statements are executing mandatory. Now we will get the output is here, same only. If I'm doing here a equal to 11, now what is the output for this one?
It will continue. Conditions right only because 11 plus 1, 12. 12 is sorry, wrong. 12 is less
Less than 10.
less than
11 కాబట్టి greater than 10. So condition false.
Output 10.
అసలు మనం ఏం
A
చేయలేదు.
asks the repeat question, please.
What is the output for this program?
అసలు అర్థమే రాదు.
So we will get the output is 11. Why you are getting 11? See, initially there is no condition. So directly it will enter here and it will print that a value. 11 we are printing. So after printing that one, the increment is there. 11 plus 1, 12. So now it will check finally the condition. So 12 less than or equal to 10, wrong. So that's why it is not repeating. One iteration is must ensure it will execute. So that is the difference between while loop and do while. In the while loop, first it will check the condition. Suppose the condition is true, then only it will enter inside that loop and it will repeat that loop until unless the condition is false. But coming to do while, so one-time statements are executed mandatory. Why? Because initially there is no condition checks here. Initially there is no condition checks here. That's why one time it will execute that statements. After executing that only it will checks. Whenever the condition is true, again it will repeat that loop until unless the condition is false. Compulsory in interview time as a fresher level, they are going to ask what is the difference between while loop and do while loop. So while loop statements are executed, so depends upon the condition only. Whenever the condition is satisfied, it will repeat the loop until unless the condition is false. In the do while one time statements are executed mandatory. Why? Because initially there is no condition checks first. After executing one time statements, then it will move to the condition. Whenever the condition is satisfied, it will repeat the loop until unless the condition is false. That is the difference between while loop and do while loop. Then we have another thing is for loop. So in the for loop, you can write all the things should be in one line, variable declaration, as well as you can write that condition also, and you can do the increment and decrement also directly. So no need to write here multiple lines here. So now save this one and go to the browser, and we are getting here the same only. Okay. So what happened in the sense the execution flow I will tell you a equal to 1, a less than 1 less than 10 correct only. It won't execute to this increment. First it will print. After printing that one, then it will move to the increment. After incrementing, then it will check the condition like that. That is the chain link process we have to implement here. So this is the way we have to get that values here. Understood now? So now here I have one assignment. Just tell me that logic. I want 2 into 1 equal to 2 up to 2 into 10 equal to 20. So exact I want it as it is. What is the logic for that? Online people, please respond.
For loop or while loop?
Any loop. So I want complete logic. You can use any loop also. Just I require the logic. So if you are writing which logic or a for loop or while loop or anything also, I required the same as it is. 2 into that into symbol also I required as it is. 2 into 1 equal to 2, 2 into 2 equal to 4, like that I required here. So just to think about that logic, and you can tell me that logic so that I'm going to write that code. See.
For I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10,
Okay.
I plus plus.
Okay. So instead of here, you are going to take I.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then what you are going to do?
2 star 2 star I
2 into
plus 2 into I plus
plus,
and colon star.
where I have to use colon.
Yeah, there and after plus.
After plus, what I'm going to use?
Colon star.
Colon.
Not colon, sorry.
Single quotes.
What? Yeah. Quote star. Then I
Here.
plus I. Yeah, plus I.
Plus I. Okay. So
Again, quote equal to.
here, where after plus?
Yeah. 1 minute.
Then what I'm going to do?
Sorry, 2 star I comes after equals to, just 2 comes in the starting. 2 plus quote star plus I equals to.
Tell me once again. 2 into.
No, not there into. 2 into will come after equal to.
Where here?
It's just 2 star I.
2 star I. Where I have to place? Here.
Yeah, after I equal to, again quote equals to, and then 2 star I.
This is the logic, right?
Yeah, I need to remove that I in the front. 2 star I in the front. It's just 2. It's just 2.
No need I.
In the front, not there, in the front.
Here.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it is correct. We are getting the output here. Just you can observe here. So whatever the pattern is required. So see here, 2 we are considering. I want 2 into 1. Actually here you can observe 2 into 1 equal to 2. 2 into 2 equal to nothing but 2 is the fixed value. No? So that's why you have to take the 2. And at the same time here I required into. So into I required, that is the string format we have to consider. That's why we can do the concatenation, then into, then you can do the again concatenation. So here I value I required. Why? Because 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, that value increment. Now that's why we can use I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, we can use it. Then after that equal to I required, you can pass the string format. Then you can do the concatenation, 2 into I, you can use automatically, you will get that logic. So now I want 2 to 10 tables then. second table, third table, fourth table, fifth table.
2, 1, 3, 4.
Madhavi, I require like a 2 to 10 tables then.
We can take another variable starts with 2, so that we can increment that also in the loop. After it will change every time, like after 2 it will change to 3,
Yes.
4, like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to remove here and we can take here another variable. So nothing but here what we are going to do, nested loop we have to use. So if you are using nested loop, so nested loop in the sense inside the loop we can take another loop. We have to take the nested loop here. So for I'm going to take here where b equal to so 2, then b less than or equal to I want 10 tables, then b plus plus. Whenever the condition is satisfied, it will enter inside that loop. And whenever the child loop is false, it will increment the parent one. So here just simply you can make it as a b instead of that 2. We can write here b. Now we can observe here second table, third table, fourth table, fifth table, sixth table, up to 10 tables we are getting here. So this is the way we have to implement the loop. Okay. So do just a simple assignment. You can print here stars like this. So I want here, so 6 stars per row. I want 4 rows. First one this is, and second one I want to do this one. Just the stars should be increment. So and finally reverse order 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So these are the assignments. You have to just to use that assignments and you can build that logics. Okay. Yeah, so just to practice these loops along with these assignments, tomorrow we'll continue the conditional statements.